Comics. Hello, kiddies, boys and girls. So, continuing on with the Spider series, this one would be something for the forest trekkers. A little summary story then. It's called The Bowana Spider. Now, the setting of the story is sometime back in the old school, little Victorian era, gentlemen wearing neckties and all that, chummy neckties, chummy glasses, tea and all that. Well, the story goes is that this younger 30-ish or 20-ish something of a gentleman visits a professor who just finished a trek into the jungle. And so he was relaying over tea an experience that he had with a particular spider. Or rather, an experience that he had with one of the scarier subjects of the arachnid breed. So he goes on that while he was trekking in one of the deeper forests in, forgot if it's Amazon or Africa. You might want to relay that to me if you guys are familiar with the story. The story goes is that one evening while in the middle of the jungle while they were trekking, his companions started freaking out. Screaming, running about, one of them getting a big knife, a bowie knife, the others getting guns, but more so running half away from two things. They were running away from the donkey and they were running away from one of the natives. Now apparently, when he was further investigating it, so the story goes, the professor finds out that this odd pair were infected with a particular spider. And so the natives call it the Bowana Spider. Ew, that was lovely. I did not see the bloody chain there. Anyway, so what happens is that as the infestation goes, the natives of the village told him that the Bowana spider has a habit of going inside you by your orifices, by your ears, by your mouth, but commonly by the mouth. And they were rather big spiders. If any of the boys in my friendly little crowd of youngins, my youngins there, happen to be having big hands, big enough to hold a bowling ball as if they were grapes, something of that sort. Imagine that size getting into your mouth, and then after laying a bunch of eggs inside your spinal column, inside your spinal system, they wait a bit and they'll wear you like a Sunday coat, a Sunday hat, and then they would leave your mouth, through the mouth, after laying a hatch of eggs, a clutch of eggs inside you. So that was the scene that he saw with the donkey and with the native that he was with. So, going back, he and his lovely man companion, don't give any ideas, kiddies, student, professor, student, yeah? Anyway, so they were relaying, and then the student goes, Professor, good grief, you would know the scare that would happen if this kind of breed would happen to be living and breeding here in the city, in London. Would you know the scare of it? The professor chuckles and then said, Good God, my friend, I believe it already has. And then the professor in the story suddenly convulses. They shake about, dropping the tea, and then the student began screaming as blood was streaming forth from the professor's ears and mouth, while a set of hairy arachnid legs started coming out from the professor. Kiddies, end of the day, do be careful on what you're eating. Do be careful where you sleep. And if you happen to be sleeping with your mouths open, you might want to invest in a room that is clean, that does not have webbings. I'm very okay with spiders myself. I have several wolf spiders and big brown spiders crawling about. Depends on where you look. But yeah, I'm very friendly with them. I don't mind them at all. But the note is, be careful what you eat. Be careful where you sleep, because you don't know if an arachnid clan would happen to be coming in you and nesting inside you. In any case, little ones, little boys, little ghouls, you do have a lovely afternoon and enjoy yourselves. Toodles!